Welcome to Module 5 of the Great Google Sites Cook-Off. In this video, we're going to learn how to add pages and edit navigation in your site. So first of all, we're in edit mode here, logged in, and I'm going to click on this plus icon to select a new page. It brings up this menu choice where you're allowed to name your new page. So I'm just going to give it a name there. You can go back and change the URL if you need to, or if you want to simplify it in some way. Then it gives you the option to select which kind of template you want to use. Their choices are web page, announcements, file cabinet, list, or start page. Normally, you'll be wanting to do the web page, which is the default, so we'll leave it on that. And you can select where you want to put your page. If you want to put it at the top level, which I usually do keep it there by default because you can always move it around later. If you anticipate lots of pages, you may want to choose another location or put it under home. So once you do, you can select create, and Google selects your page for you. It creates your page for you. So there's a couple things here to note. It has the name of the page here. You can change that to make it a little bit more readable if you would like to. Um, so normally I don't make that part visible, so I'll show you in a minute how you might not want to. And then in the section here, where is the canvas, this is the area where you'll be able to add your text. And down here, you could also attach files or add comments to that. So normally, I don't want these extra things here, so I'll show you what you can do. Let's just add some placeholder text there so that we see we do have a page live and going. And then usually what I do next is I go into More and I select Page Settings. This is where you can select or deselect various options. If you want the page title to show, you can leave that on. I take it off. You can show links to subpages. When you have a very complex website, you may want that, but usually not in the beginning. If you anticipate uploading files that others will want to download, you can allow attachments, but normally my pages are just don't allow that. And you could allow comments if you want. Normally, again, mine don't have comments, so I do change that. And then by saving it, you'll notice that all of the extra things there disappear and you are back to the regular page. In the regular page, you can then go in and edit, as we talked in Module 4. You can select what kind of layout you want for that page and insert any kind of options that you want for that page. So let's stop the video and let you create a web page and then come back and we'll talk about what you can do next. Okay, I have fleshed out this page a little bit more for our example, and I want to show you a couple of things here to note. So this is going to be a page with information about our online databases. I did go back into more page settings, and I decided to allow attachments on this page. So because I wanted to show you how to do that. Let's say I wanted this page to have a link to or to be able to download the printable online database form. All I'm going to do here is select Add Files and find the database chart, select Open, and notice that it'll be loading up to the Google site. Normally, you don't want to add a lot of files to the Google site because they do have a limit. The regular Google sites are limited to 100 megabytes, and so it's far better to link to your document in Google Docs or add a wiki, something like that, rather than to put it in the site itself. Otherwise, you can quickly top out at your limit. But it makes sense to have this here, so we'll go ahead and have it there. You can always get rid of it if you don't want it. but it is there. Just something to show you kind of as a little bit of fun on things. Let's say that I want to link to the SOAR page that has all of the online databases, and I want the image here to be clickable to that. I can click on that. My mistake was I wasn't in edit mode there, so let's go into edit mode. Click on that, and you can actually change the link. So I'm going to change it from the link to the image and make it the link to the website. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to paste in the actual image there. I'm going to select to open it in a new window because I always want my site to stay in the background on that. And select save. And it is indeed saved. One other thing to note here, as we added this new site, this new page, it automatically added to the navigation. Later we'll look at how you can alter this if you want one page to be on top of another page or you don't want to see some pages that you create. So this is the basics for how to create the common web page, and when you do have the page, you just populate it, fill it with text and images such as we showed in Module 4. So stop the video here for a little bit and play around with really completing a web page or getting a version of it that you like, and then we're going to next look at various other types of web pages. Google does allow you to create different types of web pages. So I'm going to click on New Page again. And let's say that we want to make an announcement page. First we'll name it. Say it's Library News. Select announcements. And you may want to change the location, but let's keep it at top level and create. Voila, Google is creating an announcement web page for you. So just taking a look at it, you'll see that it's popped up here in navigation already as a new page. And because we're on that page, it is highlighted over here. And so we have the title of the page here. And this is pretty straightforward. You select a new post whenever you have a new announcement. So we'll select new post, and it allows you to fill in the title for the post. So let's say that you have a book club meeting coming up and you want to announce that. So let's title it Book Club Meeting. And here you can say when your next book club meeting will be. And of course you would put more than that. You could add files if you need to. And as you do that, you click Save. And it is in the process of publishing. So we'll give it a moment there. And it has actually been published. So if you come back to the Library News page here, you'll see that that is posted. You can always go back and edit it, but that's a good way to keep up with the news that you may have. And so again, if you want to continue to do that on a regular basis, perhaps every week or so, you just keep coming back to this page and adding more pages. As you have announcements, they you'll be able to scroll through them. So stop for a moment and practice making an announcement page. You don't always need all of these different types of pages in your website, but this is a handy one that librarians will probably frequently use. Now there are a couple of things I want to do back on my home page since I've done a few other pages here. I'm going to select these words here, online database, and I'm going to go up to link because I would like it to link to the page. So I'm going to select the page online databases. I don't need it to open a new window because it's still part of my website. Select OK, and now as I save it, it will link over to the website. So that it just provides another way for the website to link over. The other thing I want to show you now that we have an announcement page is you can actually have the announcement scrolling from your home page or some other page that you select. So let's say I want it to be right there. I will put the cursor there, insert, and I will select recent posts. And the Google Sites looks for a page that you may have created. So it knows that I want to link to the library news web page that I just selected. You can select your post link, include a thumbnail if there's an image there. I didn't put an image. Tell it how many posts you want to display. Maybe I'll say 3. And decide if you want to include a border, a title, and save. And then let's see how that shows up. It brings up this gadget. I want to center it, so I will put it center. You could also have it wrap around text if you want to, or go into the properties. Let's save it and see what it looks like as it's going to appear on the web page. There we go. So if you want a scroll of your recent announcements rather than that other page that shows every announcement when you may have dozens, this is actually probably more useful. So what I did here is I inserted a gadget with the recent announcements that will just highlight the top ones, and it is linking back to the web page that we created, which is also in the site. So that's all it's doing. Okay, give that a try.